Hey everyone, Alan Schimmel, DevOps TV, DevOps.com, here at the DevOps Zone at IBM InterConnect 2017 on the floor at Mandalay Bay. And I'm joined by Bernie Coyne and Jennifer Moore of the IBM DevOps team. Hey guys, how are you?
Good, great, thank you, Alan.
So DevOps is here in a big way. We've got your own area, a lot of different stations, a lot going on. Why don't you give our audience maybe a little tour? Is that okay?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Take it away, guys.
Okay.
All right, great. So there's two booths really
Yes.
in one. We have the DevOps booth here, but it's connected to our ITSM booth over here, our hybrid service management booth. So we'll take you on a tour. Where shall we go first? How about Garage Method? Because they're over here behind the curtain.
Yes. And they don't get,
We're going to start right off
right behind the
there.
curtain, yes.
In the secret area.
Yeah, in the secret squirrel hidey
So
hole.
this is our DevOps Garage Method. These guys here are speaking all about our best practices, tutorials, sample applications, and how to get you started easily. It's a website, so anyone can access it.
Yep.
Joe?
Yeah, you can go to our website, and what we've done is we've brought together best practices from across the industry, all across the life cycle. So from ideation and inception of a concept through early code, delivery, running it in production, managing it for real, and then most importantly, probably learning about it and learning what your customers' needs are and continue to fine-tune all of those elements.
Yeah.
So we describe all of the practices associated with that, and then as part of our overall DevOps mission, we've tied in the tool chains that enable those practices, and we're bringing in the key architectural elements and technologies like cognitive, hybrid, virtualization, and so forth into that story. So at the end, you have all of it together. The best practices, the tools you need to enable it, and the emerging technologies that are making companies more successful.
Yeah, and it's a public website. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, absolutely. Public website, so anyone can go in and learn about this.
Yeah.
IBM.com/DevOps/method.
And we're also covering the Scaled Agile framework here at this particular booth. IBM supports Scaling Agile and the Scaled Agile framework, so I'm already mic'd.
Thank you.
So anyway, so that's being covered here, and you can find out more about that because IBM has templates and everything else for SAFe.
Just a quick word. The IBM Field Guide, I'm actually doing a panel tomorrow on DevOps, and we're giving out copies of the Field Guide there.
All right, excellent.
So, but you can get these, they're pretty cool. They did a nice job with these. Hey, thanks very much, Joe.
Wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What else do you have, guys?
All right. So this is our release and deploy demonstration
both of these
area.
here.
This
These
is
are both
release,
Urban
this is
Code?
deploy,
Yes.
both Urban Code. We've got a lot of experts here giving demonstrations to clients right now, but we're giving away release and deploy for dummies books in this area, and I don't know if there's anybody free to talk right now. They've been very, very busy today.
It looks like Urban Code is getting a lot of attention.
A lot of attention.
And here it is.
Yeah, you can come
Application
by.
release and deployment for dummies.
Talk
This
to
is
an
available
expert.
electronically too on the web, isn't
Yes,
it, for
it is.
download?
Yep.
IBM.com/DevOps, and you can find all of our
DevOps
books
dummies
there.
books there.
Excellent. And who's that one by? I think some friends of ours.
Eric Minnick.
Eric Minnick, I
Alan
know that guy.
Wagner and Claudia Ring.
And I know Claudia as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
A friend of mine.
Good.
Very
All
cool.
right.
Urban
take you
Code.
down to the next
Excellent.
one.
Let's sneak to the next one.
Oh, you better do this one, Jay.
All right. This is DevOps.com.
What do we have here,
You guys
guys?
have a second to talk about continuous testing? This is the software testing area. Many companies are facing quality and testing as a bottleneck, but these guys can tell you a little bit more about how you can break that bottleneck down.
Right, so we kind of do continuous testing from the DevOps perspective. So we kind of want to help customers
Now we're gonna do
make sure
A1.
that their software, their products, applications
about
are
it.
production ready,
Yeah, we can just talk about it.
so that they can test their web services on middleware parts. They can make sure that their applications are not dependent on third parties, so we can virtualize them. We can do functional
guys.
tests on them, and we can also do their performance tests on
IBM,
cloud.
yes.
Well, that's also about changing the culture of quality within organizations. It doesn't matter what type of software project people are working on, whether it's a cloud project, a cognitive project, blockchain or middleware or anything like that, then it's about changing the quality of how people perceive quality within across a particular project. And that's where the technology really begins to help.
Yes.
So come down and they can talk more about that. We have a brand new dummies book, Continuous Testing for Dummies. You guys got one of those?
Excellent.
Here's one. All right.
There it is.
Here, yeah.
There we go. Oh yeah, these
Oh,
are
now
really
we got
This
it.
is our newest dummies book, and it covers all that really well. Gives you a good overview.
So, if I could steal back my mic for a moment. So when we're dealing with continuous testing, though, we're talking about bringing the QA team into the DevOps process, into the DevOps life cycle. And who are you guys working with? Are you working with the QA teams or are you working with developers?
Actually, we're working with all different parts of the organization, starting right at the beginning with business owners and business stakeholders. And what we talk to them about is how to mitigate business process risk. And it's the same principles that apply to that apply to the development teams and the testers. So we're actually getting in all the parts of a typical lifecycle project involved in quality right from the beginning.
Right. So at the end of the day, it's a cultural change for the organization. So they need to have an understanding of this first. We need to have the sponsorship first, and just like James said, we need to touch every part of those stakeholders. So it's going to be QA people, it's going to be testers, it's going to be developers, it's going to be architects, release management teams. So basically the whole team.
Excellent. Guys, thank you very much for giving us a little background on this. Bernie, what else do we have?
We have application lifecycle management here. Yep, traditional ALM. Here's where we have solutions for managing source code management, issue management, defect enhancement management, and quality management. So you can manage your testing, your automated testing.
Agile for Dummies book is a good book you can pick up here.
So we went big on the dummies books for the show this year.
Yes.
All right.
All new covers.
All new covers.
New
as well.
editions.
Yeah.
Yep.
And who wrote the Agile for Dummies?
That was Amy Sibelbauer and
Amy.
yours truly.
Bernie Coyne.
That's excellent. Amy's actually been on the webinars for us.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's over at the methods pad right now.
Right. We're
Yes.
covering a lot of those details over there as well.
Very cool.
Right.
Amy's a
And
great
I want to
lady.
take you on the one behind here.
Yeah.
If you don't mind,
and,
sure.
and then with a pipeline, right?
Yes.
Can't forget the
Right. I
pipeline.
won't forget that.
All right. So
You're on
Oh,
camera.
here's one of my
a lot of our
favorites.
customers
DevOps
are
Zs.
on Z.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is all our DevOps solutions with a Z focus, right? For those particular types of customers. Do you want to say something about
Aiden
this?
and Rosalind's team.
Z?
Thank you. So what we're seeing here is a kind of a dashboard, a kind of a high-level view of capability, automatically taking some metrics from our application discovery technology and feeding them in over time so we can trend certain metrics and see how well we're doing in a project health perspective. How well are we removing dead code over a 6-month period? How well are our development teams in Z doing on that basis? And we can see that information in an easy-to-access dashboard.
Very cool.
Good.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
And brand new book, right?
Brand new book, DevOps and APIs.
For API for Z systems.
Z systems.
Say that 3 times fast.
So we've actually done a podcast with Rosalind Radcliffe. Who
Have
wrote
you
this
already
Yeah,
on this?
our author.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow.
We're getting set up over here actually for a book signing tonight at
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
So
Really?
I want to show you the Blue Mix.
one more stop.
Okay,
on our
let's
So,
head
tour.
over there.
Do you just want? Can I just say something to you?
Sure you can.
This area here is for hybrid cloud DevOps solutions. They manage most of what enterprises are doing today, and those that are doing, on-premise, typical enterprise applications, and some cloud applications tied in together. Okay, now I'm going to show you cloud native solutions.
Oh, very cool,
Okay?
Bernie. Take
this
us
is
away.
all the leading edge stuff.
Okay.
These
So-
are all the hot topics, right?
These are all the latest and greatest. Starts with
guys.
these 4 major components here that we have, a part of a cognitive DevOps continuous delivery solution. This is when you're building cloud native applications on the cloud, okay? And I want to start
We
at
have
this end.
Security as well, or are we going to?
Yes, there's a little bit a part of monitoring, yes. But I want to start at the tool chain side.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
and tool
Tool
chains
chains
are the
are
hot.
big.
That's
And
the
look,
big. This
Yeah.
is what announced
have our
here
own
at
expert
InterConnect,
here.
right? We
Thank
had a
you.
big
None
announcement.
other than Steve
Yes.
Weaver.
All right.
And we want to talk about the
know.
customers can use any of the tools they want, and we tie them together in a tool chain.
That's absolutely right. So we're talking. That's absolutely right. We're talking about our open tool chains capabilities over here. In fact, all our development tools on Bluemix to actually take the garage method and really flesh that out into a real life tool chain. So what we've been able to do over here is create a set of open toolchain templates that you can take and instantiate and use your favorite tools like Git or Slack as part of your delivery process, and really integrate those and share those templates across your entire organization. So it really makes it very easy to take the best practices that you learn in the Garage method and then build the tools to automate those best practices. As we move kind of down the chain of PEDs here, we have our automated delivery pipeline, which allows you to build, run tests, and deploy your application from development into test, into staging, and then ultimately into production. One of the new things that we've announced at the conference this year is cognitive DevOps insights. So yeah, absolutely. So this is actually really exciting. What we're doing here is taking all the information that we generate from our DevOps toolchain. So information about the build process, information about the tests, information about the deployments, and we're pulling all that together into a set of insights. As you can imagine, there's a tremendous amount of data that's generated from this process, and we're starting to apply machine learning and cognitive technology to it to give you insights on your whole process. So this one, for example, is a social coding graph. It shows you who's been committing changes to the repository, whether those changes have been successful, how they're impacting other microservices. But we can also do things like show you how error-prone your files are likely to be based on a past history. So this ties in all the tools across the tool chain. And then finally, you can't have a complete end-to-end lifecycle without talking about continuous availability and continuous security as well. So we also have tools like Bluemix availability monitoring that have been added into the tool chain too, so you can see how your applications are actually performing in production, as well as ensuring the security of your applications and raising the quality of your applications as you deploy them into production. So that's kind of a highlight of the cloud native side of DevOps.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Steve.
Great.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve, it's great seeing you again, and thanks for the quick tour of the, as Bernie says, the cutting edge here.
That's right.
Cloud native. All right, have a great interconnect.
All right.
What else do we have, guys?
You want to go over to ITSM real quick?
Sure.
Whoop, be careful, I'm tethered. Okay, heading over to ITSM now. Looks like Kanban boards up there.
Something like that.
Okay.
Let me get you the best person here.
Yeah, I was going to say we can.
And here we are entering the
Excuse me.
the ITSM zone of the DevOps area. Let's see what we have.
Excuse me, Paul.
Looks like Jennifer and Bernie have got out ahead of us a little bit.
For an interview, and we're going to interview you and give them a quick little tour of the bit.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yep, sure.
Hey,
Nothing
I'm
like on
Alan
the
Schimmel
spot.
from DevOps.com. I'm going to put you right on the spot. Your name is?
Paul Kreger.
Paul, take the mic.
Okay, I'll take the mic.
Tell us what we
Show us his board. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the IBM Hybrid Service Management portfolio. So this is all the stuff that you have to worry about to keep the application running 24/7, 365 days a year. So our software gives you the alerts to keep that environment running and to ensure your performance is doing good. Our message here is pretty simple. It's get agile, which means that from a DevOps perspective, all of your developers are cranking out code real fast. You still need to worry about performance. So that's what we do from a get agile perspective. Get structured takes it to a new level. Once you've already developed lots of applications and you got them all out there in production, you need to manage them from an operations perspective. So that's what we're doing with get structured. And then get efficient is simply once you've honed the environment, is using analytics to make that more powerful, to reduce the noise in your environment, and to keep things more efficient and moving.
What about this big wall back here?
So the big wall here,
I've been wondering what's
this is
going
our
on back
outage
here.
wall.
Yeah.
So if the people really want a t-shirt that bad, they have to share an outage story. So as you can see, there are just amazing stories here from everybody throughout this conference sharing their favorite outage that happened in their environment. So the good news is they're not saying who caused the outage, and they're not saying which company was directly affected, but really popular. What's good for this is this gives us lots of great use case information that we actually share with our offering management and development teams to how we can prepare, actually prevent some of those outages. So actually what we've been doing in the middle is show how our solutions can help avoid some of these outages. So we've actually been taking and reading them and grouping how if you had our software, that outage that you had might not have happened.
Awesome.
So, I just want to quickly mention, Paul,
You're going to plug
we
that.
need to put all of these into Watson.
Yeah, I
And Watson might be able to see some patterns there that'll help you.
Absolutely.
Just
Can we
my
have
little-
him talk about his new
Bernie,
book?
You talk about it.
Actually, you can talk about the book. Yeah,
I
you
can
know
talk
more
about the
it
book.
than me.
Okay.
Are you an author
So
on that?
we
too,
have a
Bernie?
collection of these demos. We love them. Customers love them. So we have a brand new one for application performance management for DevOps. Just come out, I think, for the show, right?
Yes.
Just in time. And I think we're quickly running out of them too, aren't we? Yes.
We're
And
running
this
out
one's
of
by
all
Judith
of them.
Hurwitz.
Yes.
All of
From
our dummies
Hurwitz and
books.
Associates.
We're literally
Exactly.
running out of them.
Yeah.
We had to hide some for our book signing.
Great.
Right.
Great.
So-
She's a smart
So we
lady.
have full collection. More
Yeah.
than I am holding
Excellent.
here as well.
Very cool. Well, there's
Juggle 'em.
the original DevOps for Dummies as well.
Yes.
The
Sanjeev
second
and myself.
edition.
Yes. It's actually on his third edition now.
Third edition.
Yes.
My
Officially.
goodness.
Yep.
On
Yep.
the bestseller list. Well, anyway, Paul, thanks for showing us.
You're welcome.
Thank you for
Thank
doing
you,
that
Paul.
impromptu.
Welcome. That was
Excellent
very,
job.
off the cuff.
That's right.
Perfect.
That's okay. We're
Real
rolling.
time.
Perfect. All right.
Bernie,
I think that's the
Jennifer,
end of
what
our
else do
tour.
we have?
We have a customer here.
That's-
No.
Pretty open to talking on camera.
Jennifer, what else do we
I'll have
have?
to ask him.
I think that's the end of our tour, to be
Okay.
honest. So that's about
well,
all we got
Bernie,
going on.
Jennifer, thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing with
Thanks
us
Thanks for coming
today.
by, Alan.
Thank
Alan,
you.
we have an APM customer if you would like to talk to them.
We always want to talk to an
There you
APM
go.
customer. Bring
Okay.
them on over.
It's
While we're waiting for
ran.
our
It's
APM
okay, it's okay.
customer.
While we
Get it.
chase them down,
So Jennifer, Bernie, give us an. Jennifer, give us
I
an
can
idea.
get her in front of
What
this.
does it take to put something like this together,
Bring
though,
him
for
in.
the show?
so we've been working on this probably
Yeah, okay.
since November of last
She
year.
is doing.
Really,
Oh, right, Alan.
and we probably kicked it
Amanda,
off
you'll have to
more
introduce-
around the
Paul?
August, September timeframe. And it's
Will you
just
introduce-
been a steady,
Donovan, I'm Bernie Coyne.
daily,
I don't know if
hourly.
people don't realize there's a
Yeah.
lot of work every one
Yeah.
of these stations.
Yeah.
But I think we have our customer
All
here.
right,
Come
we,
on
we
in.
trapped him
Alan
and we
Schimmel
brought
of
him.
Alan
DevOps.com.
Schimmel, DevOps.com.
All right.
Good. We're going to give you that because we only got
Okay.
one mic to share.
All right.
Donovan?
Yes.
Your name?
My name is Donovan Stevens. I am a business integration specialist with the South African Revenue Service. So I'm visiting all the way from Pretoria, South Africa.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Going to wrap up.
No, I don't know what it is, but I have interviewed now the Internal Revenue Service here in the
I'm sorry,
U.S.,
Brown, give them
Her
this.
Majesty's Revenue Service over in the U.K., and now the South Africa. What is it with you guys in DevOps?
I think, well, first of all, we're better than the IRS.
Of course you are.
More efficient, more effective in collecting tax revenue. I don't know about Her Majesty's Kingdom and service. I think for us, having the needing the capabilities to turn changes in legislation, tax legislation, trade legislation, into from a initiative or something that our Minister of Finance introduces to help stimulate our economy, turning that around quickly within weeks or even less than a month is critical to our country's economy. So for us, having synergy between development and operations is absolutely important, and monitoring the stuff that we do is the catalyst really between development and operations. So
Sure.
we've provided crossover between those groups and facilitating collaboration through the monitoring insights that we provide.
So there's tools and there's culture with this.
Yep.
How are you guys changing the culture or facilitating a culture that accepts these kinds of innovation and innovative ideas?
It's taken a while. It's taken a while to change people's behavior. Like I said, having the tools to give people the information that helps them deploy their applications faster, not having to worry about, the monitoring aspect, relinquishing that responsibility to us has allowed them to focus on their components that they're developing. And from an operational standpoint, it's more or less the same. The operations guys trust the product that they're getting from the development teams more now, and understand that it's not going to add additional significant overhead on their systems. And if we anticipate that, we've already established that information in our pre-prod environment, so that when it goes to production, it's a smooth release. Yeah.
Excellent. Donovan, one other quick question.
Yes, sir.
What's been the highlight of InterConnect for you so far?
I think talking to the experts, having a chance to collaborate with people, going to some of the sessions, seeing the direction that IBM is going in, the cloud stuff, blockchain technology, it's definitely something that we're interested from a trade standpoint. So it's exciting to see that IBM is developing and embracing these technologies, because it's definitely the direction that we're going to. Yep.
Hey, Donovan, I'm going to take back the mic and shake your hand. Thank you for spending a little time with us. Bernie, Jennifer, come on in. Let's wrap this up.
All right.
All right.
Guys, thank you so much for giving us a little quick tour and
You're
insight
We
into the
enjoyed it.
DevOps area and the IBM hybrid service management.
Sure.
Continued success, and
Anytime.
we'll hopefully be talking to you both soon.
Thank
That
you very
sounds
much,
great.
Al.
Thank you.
Guys, with Jennifer Moore and Bernie Coyne at the on the IBM InterConnect show floor at the DevOps and Service Management
Oh,
area.
I forgot my socks.
You know what? I have a pair of those socks too,
Yeah.
but I'm not wearing mine.
We've got DevOps socks at the booth. The most
and
important.
on
some
down.
good shirts
We're giving
too.
that- so
Hey,
we're
but
giving
you know what?
away.
If you send an email to Bernie at IBM, maybe he'll mail you a pair of socks too.
Yeah, email
Anyway,
Bernie, not
email
me.
Bernie, not Jennifer.
Yeah, Bernie at IBM.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes right to the CEO.
Absolutely.
Anyway, this is Alan Schimmel for DevOps.com, live from IBM InterConnect at the DevOps and hybrid service management area. Thanks.